is
Up
for Grabs, a podcast where three unfiltered friends talk about anything and everything. And now, here are your hosts, Tracy, Kim, and Rachel.
Welcome to Up for Grabs. I'm Rachel. I'm here with my friends Tracy.
Hi.
And Kim.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Today on Up for Grabs, we're going to talk. Is this our third installment of our holiday gift giving guide?
It is season 4, right? So we probably didn't do it the first season.
No, we didn't know
what we were doing.
Right.
Now we're season pros.
Yeah. So I decided I want to know. I'm just now starting to think about Christmas and like what to get people. And I already don't know. So I thought this is a well-timed recording so I can hear what you guys think is good or interesting or fun. I think at least Tracy, I think, looks around the internet a little bit more than I do.
Yeah. I do, but I think you're going to be disappointed in me this year.
I can't wait to be disappointed.
Thanks.
In fact, let's begin with you.
All right.
So we can start the disappointment right away.
Okay. I'm going to start off by saying I don't know of any items this year. Like every year there seems to be like something that everyone's trying for.
Like not even like a new like what was it last time? PS4 or whatever it was?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because I feel like I don't know when the last one was
but
even
there's no
released.
big techie thing. Usually
there really isn't.
There's no big techie thing. There's no big jewelry thing that's everybody's going for. There's no big clothing thing there's no handbag. Like there's nothing that I could find, and I am a professional. Nothing.
Searcher.
Yes. So a searcher that, so I have a lot of ideas, but nothing. I think it's going to be one of those years where people really need to hone in on the person. Like, what is their interest? And like, okay, this is stupid, but like you like pickleball or tennis or I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
Some sort of racket. So maybe someone wants to get you racket jewelry or, you know what I mean? Like something
a custom cover for my...
Personalized.
Yes.
Something more personalized.
Exactly. You know, I don't know. I can't think right now something like that. But
Well, I have a few of those personalized things on my list.
Okay.
I did go that direction.
Okay. So I'm going to start though with my number one, like just something to buy someone kind of thing that would, and a lot of mine are helpful. I think this year I'm going towards helpful. Saying necessary is a little ridiculous.
Useful?
Useful. That's the word.
I just remember the Christmas that my dad gave my mom a skillet. That didn't go over so well. So be careful with how useful.
Shouldn't give cookware.
Yeah.
That
He's
comes
like,
from your mom or
time
something.
for eggs.
Iron and an ironing board when we were dating.
Oh. Wow.
I did need an iron.
That's not the point.
I did need an iron.
Not the point.
No.
All right. And I do love a good iron, but
Stop making it sound like it's a good gift.
Okay, sorry. So my number one that I'm saying here, and not number one, just my first one, is a dash cam. And the reason I'm saying this,
Interesting.
They are big this year. They're not that expensive. They're like under $30, some of them. But there was a thing that went viral last week or the week before where someone pulled in front of someone in traffic.
I saw it.
Threw it in reverse so that they hit them from the front. This person had a dash cam. Well, you saw the other people get out of the car and come to the back, and they were ready to like throw a fit and say, "Oh my gosh, you hit me!" And they saw the dash cam, and you could see the look on their face. And if this person hadn't had a dash, help me,
Dash cam.
But it's usually the person in the back is the fault for the accident.
That's something very helpful as far as, gosh.
I feel like that's going to be something people are going to get.
Okay.
Go on to someone else. I've talked too much
Well,
already, and I'll come back to me.
Could your own phone, because you know how people have their phones already like up.
How are you going to...
I just didn't know if there was an app on your phone that could be
I
a
don't
dash
think
cam.
that there is an app. Maybe. I've never looked, but I wouldn't think so because where are you going to store that?
You have to video in the process with your phone. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's
interesting.
It's $1 million idea.
Really, that wouldn't have
Write
been
it down.
on my radar at all. I think that, I don't know.
Well, to go along with those lines, because I did see dash cams. I didn't put it down on my list, but I did have a thing for safety. Safety was one of my categories this Christmas.
Okay.
And I saw two things. One was for the person in your life that drives a lot.
Okay.
One was a portable car jump, meaning you wouldn't have to have somebody else pull.
On my list.
Oh my God!
I have one. I've given one to the girls.
Does it, okay?
That's
have
a
you ever
very
had
good
to
thing
use
to
it? Like, do we know if it works?
Yes, it works.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, I saw it online at Walmart for $90, but it's for a person that drives a lot, especially
And it has maybe an older car. I mean, not that batteries
Yes.
can't go bad,
Yes.
but they're more likely to.
They even come now with a little where it'll air up your tires. What's
Yeah,
that
we
called?
have that
Compressor.
We do have
Okay.
a compressor. We've not used it, but
For travel.
the person who recommended it to us used it. We got
Yeah.
it on Amazon.
Well,
I think it was
that's-
like $30.
That's the thing I didn't know, because my second thing for safety was the portable tire inflating
Yeah, they do
system.
have them.
And then when I looked, that by itself was like $30,
Yeah.
but I didn't. And then when I looked up the car jump, I saw that some of the not all of them, but some of the car jumps have the tire thing included with it.
QVC usually has them too. You know, they're,
Oh my
they're good
gosh,
for
are
that.
you on QVC?
I'm on it all.
My mom used to sit up and watch QVC.
I can get roped in watching.
When my kids were
When that thing
when my
was
kids were born and I would be feeding at night or whatever.
up in the middle.
Yeah, I
Oh.
can-
Do you
No.
know that one guy who now
Jeffrey?
he has now gained as much weight as I have.
No, who
Jeffrey.
is it?
No, the guy who was in the kitchen.
Yes.
He
Oh,
was-
I know
he
what
was
you're talking
sassy,
about. Yeah.
And I loved him then, and I love him now,
He's
and he's
still
still
on there?
it. Yes.
Wow.
He's making probably $1 million.
he's
a
good
week.
at what
I
he
don't know.
does.
So he's a host. He wasn't
Yeah,
the
no,
person.
he's a host.
Was it Jeffrey?
I think you're making that name up.
Well, only made it. I know he really was a host back in the '90s, because when my mom was addicted to QVC, we
Could
used to
very
make fun
well
of her,
be him. I don't
and
know
we'd
what
sit
his
and
name
watch,
is.
and he would be talking and something like, "Thanks for the Jeffrey." You don't remember this? It was just so. I'm like so over the top. I'm like, really, Mom? She's like, "Oh, that Jeffrey, he can sell anything." I'm like,
Oh, well, then it's probably him because he really can.
He can sell anything. He does mostly a lot. He does a lot of cooking segments and
Okay.
cookware and stuff. But
Yeah.
he does it all.
Okay.
That's a really good idea for if you have young adults that have moved out of state and you can't get to them when they have a car problem. I mean, I have 3 kids that live here and have car. We're the first ones they call. My
Right.
car won't start.
Well,
I've got this. So it's just a little peace of mind.
that, and Joe travels for work
Oh my gosh!
all the time.
Yes,
So anybody in your
that
life.
might be a fun little gift for Joe.
I don't know if people would get excited about it, but I would feel good giving
No,
it.
it's just a practical.
Right.
It's practical.
Practical.
It would, yeah. Kim, do you have anything on your list that isn't so practical?
Well, yeah.
Let's hear it.
So I didn't have like list like safety and
I don't know what- I did mine by categories.
life
Go ahead.
hacks. And I was having a very hard time coming up with something that I was super into because I've been known to buy a few things on Amazon. So I'm kind of like, there just isn't anything out there that whatever. I am very much into a certain type of hand sanitizer. I don't know why.
Safety first, kids.
So, and the brand name is Touchland, and Tracy will probably talk about the dupe that's been very, very hard to find at the dollar store. But what I have a problem with hand sanitizers is the liquid hand sanitizer typically smells like poison.
Oh, it's a mist.
And this is a mist, and it's a very light mist, and it doesn't leave a residue on your hands. That's peppermint mocha. That's a holiday
Well,
scent.
it's making me
She
hungry.
would have the holiday scent.
So
It's super cute. They have like these colorful containers for
they
the different.
do. And on Amazon, so Amazon
Ooh,
just had a
wow.
little bit,
Okay.
a couple 2 days of Prime. 2 days
Yes.
of Prime, and they're typically $10 a piece, and I got
What?
3 of them like for $6 a piece. So that was a deal, and I got caramel peppermint mocha and gingerbread.
And I have to say, Dollar Tree does have a dupe if I can ever find it for $1.25. But I've searched
Is the packaging similar?
the packaging
I've seen
is
it.
the exact same.
Yeah, the packaging is the exact same.
Can I make a comment that smells pepperminty? What is it? Mocha peppermint. The 3 scents that you just said that this has, those are the exact, I think, holiday flavors that Starbucks just released for their holiday drinks.
Huh?
I'm not kidding. Like gingerbread and
Mocha,
mocha.
caramel.
Okay,
caramel.
those are Christmas things. You acted like that's like a big deal.
No, but
I
like
thought
they
you were
didn't-
going to say like there was really some.
No, but those
likeness.
exact same 3 ways my hand smelled. are also a drink I could drink at Starbucks.
Click your hand to tell me if it's this.
I'm just never gonna buy it.
My favorite scent is beach, and it just smells very coconut, like with a little bit of lime in it. It is so good. But these, my niece got me hooked on these. They last forever. They do. They're well worth the money.
They look like a big Tic Tac.
Yeah, they do. But
I like 'em.
and they
Container.
smell delicious. So Touchland. That's what they're called.
Touchland.
And they're great stocking stuffers. That's what I was
I
going to
love
kind
it.
of mention. Like,
Yes.
yeah, they're so.
Well, then come over to me since we said stocking
Yeah,
stuffer.
let's hear it.
So you guys know that I have been what I would call on a scavenger hunt for the past 2 months. I don't know. TikTok has these Dollar Tree dupes, and so I'm like trying to find them all. So I go out, and this is my
You're trying to
entertainment.
find all of them?
All the dupes. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like
This is Nina Poole, right?
And she's not breaking the bank either because what, they're $1 and a quarter now.
$1.25. Look at this highlighter palette for $1.25. How can you not? So
and it's all iridescent.
it's iridescent. Look at that shiny thing. Yes.
Let me see.
Bronzer drops.
What's it say? Oh,
$1.25. I don't know what they're due for.
Wait a minute. I do.
Yeah,
I bought
Drunk
the drunk
Elephant.
elephant.
Yeah,
They are.
yeah,
That's
what
the
they're-
same packaging. That drunk
Yes.
elephants are like 40.
Are you kidding me? This was at a $1.25
Yes.
store?
Clarifying blemish cover up. I don't know. Most of this is cosmetic.
Was this really $1.25?
Yes. Lucky Charms lip gloss. I don't know. I just look at that shiny package.
And it's going to smell
I couldn't
or
get there
possibly
fast
taste
enough.
good.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Hold
That
on.
does look like it tastes
Hold on,
good.
hold on. This was Charlotte
Tilbury.
Tilbury. Yeah. I don't know. Contour.
her dupe.
Have I ever contoured my face? No, but am I
No.
going to for $1.25? You betcha.
Well, you can because... Well, Tracy, that contour looks very dark. I mean, the lighting in here is not great.
Well,
but
I might fake tan first.
that's a medium.
This 2-in-1 coconut shampoo bar. Never tried one, but it rated like a 90 or 99 or something on the Yucca app, which means like it's super
Pure.
not bad, pure. I don't know.
All right.
Wait a minute, but is this a dupe for something?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, this is just something fun.
These acne patches, same 99.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my girls are into the acne
iridescent
patches.
hearts in case you're trying to not cover up your acne. I don't know. Anyway, that gives you an idea of what I'm talking.
Oh, wait.
Whitening gel pen.
Do those
I'd
work?
like to see if that works.
Why don't
I'm
you
going to
use
give it a
that?
try.
Yeah.
If
See
your
what
teeth,
happens.
if you come back
And
with
quite
just,
honestly, it probably has the same ingredients that's in
Lip
anything
oil,
else.
$1.25 dupe for whatever they are.
Elf has a
Anyway,
very cheap lip oil
I
too.
know,
That
but
works
there's still
very
some-
well.
I know too, and I do love
that.
that.
Is a
That
dupe
is-
of Elf because Elf's about $8.
Yeah, but it's about $8. So
the Dior's with their
$1.25 if you have grandkids or
Yeah.
someone that you're
or a friend named Rachel that
or a
uses
friend named
it all
Rachel
the
that
time.
uses it. My thought is you get these things for $1.25. I'm going to go off my off script here. There's no script.
Oh boy, watch out!
So I think this is a good year to give either gift cards or cash. But rather than give someone, here's $100, because that's kind of boring. You break it up into 5s, 10s, and 20s, and you attach them to these $1.25 gifts. They open them. They get the excitement of opening something. Oh, there's some more money for the money pile. But they also get to see their little item.
And you could tell them a fun story about the dupe and why it's so great that they have that.
Yes,
They'll
you
be,
could.
they'll just be so
They'll
enthralled.
be hanging on the edge of their seats.
Tell me another story, Mom.
Anyway.
What's the big box?
Oh, this is a deep tissue massage fascia roller, which is like
Did you get that at a dollar store?
yes,
Is it for your-
it's $1.25.
Is it for your whole body or just
Yeah,
your face?
your whole body. No, not your face. It's for your body. And fascia is where like your muscles kind of adhere to things that they're not supposed to. And
The lumpy parts.
Yeah, here, do it for your lumpy parts, right?
Remember, we're on TikTok right now.
Oh my god!
Be careful with the lumps.
Okay, that feels delightful.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. Like I thought
No,
it was
it
going to
doesn't
hurt.
hurt.
I thought it was going to hurt because like those foam rollers. They say, "Oh, just roll around." on those.
I can't. I can't even
It's
lean
like
on a foam
concrete.
roller. Yeah.
No, they hurt. The foam
Yeah.
rollers do hurt.
So if that does some good for $1.25, why not?
Why not?
So anyway, that's it. There's other stuff, but I don't need to
So
show you every
I
single
like
thing.
the idea of doing a little research and seeing, if someone said, "Hey, for $1.25, this really is a great,
Yeah, not everything's probably going to live up to what you want it to, but you're not wasting your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're.
And I think my kids, at least, are finally of the age where name brands aren't the thing.
Yes.
Like, remember, like
They
when they
love
were
a good
little
dupe.
in middle school and like freshman, sophomore year of high school, it no matter what, it had to be the
had to
brand.
be
Scott. It had to be like
had
that
to
was
be
a
the
big
brand.
Yes, Vera Bradley.
oh my gosh.
But now
and
I
now
think-
they're up for something that's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
It's what can
And
be. Yeah.
they get their own jobs and their own money, and they realize it's not so fun to spend that much
Yes.
money
Yeah.
on something that can be equally.
Or they like to thrift.
Yeah.
So they can do that.
Lil
you
and I
know.
just went to Goodwill today. We had the best time thrifting.
In the words of my mother, Goodwill is high. So I don't know. You have to find out.
yeah, I don't know. Is she jumping in dumpsters? What was she doing to get any lower than Goodwill?
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
have
those
other
are
things.
your dupes. Okay, so a good idea would be a dupe that someone that you want to give a gift to might like, plus a little bit of cash. Then they can go back and forth. I like that. What else you got?
What else I got? Oh, there's a game, Hike. Remember we talked, is it Hike? I don't know if I'm saying the
You're
name
not
wrong.
saying it right, but I
What
don't
is it?
remember
Let me
how
say
to.
it.
It sounds like
Hygie. Hygie? Is it
Hygge. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, they have a trivia game called Things They Don't Tell You in School. And it's a trivia game. And our family loves trivia games.
Yes.
So it's just a new trivia game that's out. So that's
Okay.
a family gift in my opinion. We always
Yeah.
did, not always, but we often did games as
do.
a family gift so
Yeah.
that it's something you can do
No,
together.
I agree.
Yeah, we force each other to play the game. And then if
That's
it's a bad game,
fun.
then they yell at me because I'm always the person that picks it out. So that's a fun
It's
game.
always Mom's fault.
It is. It was my fault that I picked a dumb game. But so yeah, if anybody out there has a good game recommendation, I'm in the market. One of my categories was for relaxation.
Yep.
And there are two things that we currently have that have been big hits for. Well, the first one is that Theragun massager. So it's that thing that you hit the button and it. I mean,
know.
it looks like it's going to kill you, and it does hurt,
Yeah.
but it's fun for the whole family. Everyone uses that thing, and someone, you're always doing something. Something aches. I'm just old. I'm like, I enjoy.
You get your pressure points to like specifically where you're. Yeah.
It hurts. So I highly recommend. That's like
It
100.
hurts, but do it.
Well, I think it's doing good.
No, my mom
Okay.
has it. My mom has one.
So it's $150 ish. You can probably find it cheaper. But it's a gift for all that keeps on giving. The other one that I got for Rob, because he is all about relaxation. He gets headaches a lot, and I got him this smart eye mask that you put. It looks like what is it? Virtual reality
Yes.
glasses, and you put it on, and it heats. So that always helps, like his eyes, because his eyes always really hurt.
Yep.
So it heats and it massages, and it has music. Like
I didn't know they had
you
music.
can hook it up
That's
to
extra
Bluetooth,
bougie.
and he loves it. So for a person that just either like, especially like in the winter when he had like sinus pressure, like from allergies and such,
Okay.
that was a really good gift
No,
for
that's a
him.
really good idea.
Yeah, I got that on
I've
Amazon.
seen those on Amazon. They're not crazy expensive at all.
No.
This one was like $70.
Yeah.
Not terrible. The other category that I had that I think that you guys might like is for the book lover.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is where your personalized idea came in. I saw the cute, like a personalized embosser that you can get. And so you can either directly emboss, from the library of, and have a little logo-y
Cute.
thing
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
name. And it's like, or like you can do that, or it comes with like stickers, and you can emboss the sticker and then put it on the book, as if you didn't want to do it to an actual page of the book. And it doesn't even really have to be for books, I guess. If you didn't want to put the library, you could put like from the kitchen of, like if you
Yeah.
were like giving out recipes or like,
Yeah. Or
whatever
even,
you do.
Or even treats. You could put it on a sticker and put the sticker on a bag.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Cute.
personalized embosser, Etsy had one for as low as $10. They were on Amazon for about $30. I just thought it was cute.
I like it.
That is cute.
And then Kindle stuff, either the actual Kindle, because I got Lil a Kindle for her birthday, like just the little paperweight
I was
one.
going to say those are next to nothing now. I mean,
Yeah.
not next to, but they used to be,
So either the Kindle, for anyone that likes to read, she loves it.
Yeah.
And I love that she's using it and reading. But like this year I was thinking, I could get her an accessory like they have. Either you can get Kindle Unlimited, where you can get as many. She doesn't read that fast, so I'm probably not going to get her that. Or the page turner.
I love the page turner. I've seen it.
I haven't seen
I mean,
that.
it's
How
kind-
cute instead of, yeah.
It's like $20, but I'm like, I don't
It's
know
just a
how
little fun little-
inconvenient it is to turn
No,
the page.
but it's
I
cute.
think it's a good idea because, and one of my things on mine can go along with that, which is like a clip-on holder for your phone or your Kindle, whatever device that you can put on like a bedside table or something. I have carpal tunnel. And
so just holding it.
And so something else holds it. And then, thank you. And then the turner. And if I had the turner, and some of them are rings and other ones are just little clickers or things. But you're not doing that same repetitive motion that you do when you're awake.
True.
When you're laying in bed for an extra hour. Or if you're at a desk or sitting somewhere that you could get away with it. It's less wear and tear on your joints. I say do it.
Okay, well, I had that, or even just a fun cover for it.
Yeah,
so,
the skins on it are like, they have some.
Oh my God, you just broke the $1.25.
No, I didn't.
Fashion.
And if something, breaks, you don't feel like you waste. Yeah,
that's right.
And the last book thing that I saw that I thought was super duper cute, I found this online. It probably is on. It was Amazon, but I think you can find them other places. They have different books. But a book vase, so it's a book size, but it has the cover of the book, but it's a vase, and you can put maybe 3 or 4 like
cute.
So it's bigger than like just a bud vase.
Yes,
but like 4. But they have like Pride and Prejudice and Little Women.
Yeah,
and I just thought that was adorable.
Before we go to you, because I want to say something that connects to that one. I also had a vase on mine, but mine is a mirrored disco ball.
That's a vase too?
That's a vase.
How cute.
So the idea was they have these like odd things. And if you just put in weird gifts into Google, you will come up like this mirrored disco ball planter, which I thought was really cool.
Cute.
And there were also, let me see, like little grow lights for an individual plant. So I'm not saying like whatever you're going to use it for, I don't know. But it's, what do you call it when it comes from the sun? Solar powered, I think, where it just kind of plugs in and it will give light. I don't know.
Like
I
to
don't know
grow
how it works.
weed? What is it for?
Well, I just said I wasn't going to say what it was
fluorescent
for.
light, and it probably
But
helps because those plant. Those
if you have a plant
things
in a
where-
part of a room that doesn't have
get
by a
the type
window.
of light that it needs.
Yeah. So people do use those.
Okay.
And they also have these little clay self-watering spikes that look like different things that you
I've
can
seen
put
those.
in. So if you have a plant lover or someone, think what do they like and then look for accessories for that type of person. Okay, sorry. Go ahead,
I like
Kim.
that.
Well, I'm going to build off both of what you guys said.
I'm ready.
So there is an online company, and that's called Uncommon Goods.
Yes.
And I'm not. The range is, $15 might be their cheapest thing, and then it can go way, way up. But
Yes.
they have sections for different things. Plant Lover, they had a self-watering IV bag. It was the cutest thing ever. I just looked at the catalog like 2 days ago. And that you can put in your plant that needs to be watered.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
love it.
They have very specific, I've gotten Joe, we love the Cincinnati Reds and Great American Ballpark. I bought him, and he doesn't listen to the podcast. He loves a good bowl of cereal, and I bought him, could be a Sunday cup, but a ceramic Reds baseball cap that's like the Sunday
I
cup.
love
So it was like a
that.
set of 2. But they have very specific things. They also have these little book things where it goes like on a bookshelf, but you build it. And it can take like between 4 to 6 hours, but they're almost like little Lego sets.
They look like greenhouses.
Yes.
I saw
And they
those.
have book ones, like little bookstores. I don't know if I have the patience to do something like that, but for your book lovers and somebody that has time, I'm
It was
telling
like
you.
decorating a dollhouse, like with miniature
They come with
things.
little like tweezers and everything, but it'll show how hard it is, like ones that are
Right.
But anyways, that is an amazing It is an amazing Uncommon Goods.
Uncommon Goods.
So,
I probably won't get anything, but I will look and
but
see
it's
because
fun
I like that
just
kind of
to
stuff.
look. They have
Yeah.
the coolest personalized things.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and when you were talking about the relaxation, I was going to tell you, I find it at Walmart, but Epsom salts have come a long way. They have every flavor
flavor.
you can think of. They have cashmere. They have peppermint. Maddie and I are obsessed, and it's like $5 a bag. I mean, and it lasts forever. So tell Rob if you got that nice
Like that
bathroom and
tub.
your big tub.
Yep.
They have an Epsom salt in every scent you can think of, and the best variety I've been able to find is Walmart.
Epsom Salt of the Month Club. Perhaps I could start that for him.
Yes.
He would love it.
Actually, he really would. He would, because we have some
They are
downstairs.
so relaxing. The aromatherapy part and just the muscle relaxation. Then I had one more thing that I found on Amazon. Do you guys ever see the commercials and the ads for Laura Geller's makeup?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like that we start seeing it more because we're mature ladies. You know,
Speak for
ladies over-
yourself, but continue.
Ladies
And I'm
over
older
so
than you.
anyways, I'm always getting an ad for her Baked Balance and Brighten color powder. I'm not a foundation person. I don't like the cakiness of foundation, the water. I don't
I
at
don't
all.
wear it either.
So I'm always looking for like a good like powder that you
Right.
can build. So during the Prime Day, it's typically $35. I got it like for 40% off. They had a special where I got the foundation and it came with a nice kabuki brush.
Not a kabuki brush.
What the hell is a kabuki brush?
It's the little brush that's short and like got the
Kabuki?
The
dense
fact
bristles.
that it came with a brush
You goes like this. And you
was
go,
a game changer. So it's
Yeah.
just like a fatter brush that you can like, and it has a little bit of an odd scent, not like a terrible scent, but it must be whatever minerals she uses in it. But I will say I really, really like it.
Do you feel like it's a foundation or just a powder?
I think that you can make it a foundation the more that you build with it.
Is it like the old school Bare Minerals? I love
Yeah,
Bare
I mean
Minerals.
that's exactly what it is.
still have some of that.
And
I do
but
too.
I've used it a few times.
Can you
and
imagine with this contour
I
for
know.
$1.25? What
For
does it
someone
look
Someone
like?
that's just not much of a makeup person, but wants some coverage just to take the death look out of your face when you
Yeah.
wake up in the morning. You know, it's
Yeah.
I really, really so Amazon will have their Black Fridays.
Okay.
So Laura Geller, and it's let me just say it one more time.
What is it?
It's Baked Balance and Brighten color powder.
I need all those
So
things
yeah,
to be baked,
it's a good
balanced,
one.
and brightened. Tracy, what you got?
Okay. My next one, I'm going to just go with AirPod Pro cleaning pen. It was $10, but it's like a pen that has certain
yeah.
little things.
To get all my earwax out of my
Yes.
AirPod?
You said it.
Ew.
But everybody wears AirPods, but I don't know how many people clean them.
I use safety pins, but
Yeah.
probably not the best
well,
way
they
to
have
clean
this
them.
little cleaning pen that has like a sharp end. It has a little brush. It has all the stuff.
That's
$10. I
No.
think it's a nice gift.
because the more wax buildup, the less it affects the sound quality.
Yes.
So
Well,
Same with your ear.
Well, I wouldn't be a good candidate for that. I had to give my AirPods back because when I was using them, I don't know if the shape of my ear is off, like not right, but inevitably one at any given time, like the note with no warning, would pop out of my ear. And when I was at the YMCA, kept falling underneath machines, and I'd have to go get workers to work there. I'm like, I can't reach this,
Oh,
but I
good Lord.
swear it's under here somewhere. They'd get hold on, let me get a hanger. I'm like, I'm not an AirPod gal anymore.
But I have seen on Amazon all over the place, and I think that a lot of companies they have the
Over.
The
hang on
clip on.
clip on.
I got them.
Okay, how do they
and I will
work?
tell you, they have never fallen out of my ear. I can hear absolutely perfectly.
Good.
It takes me a while to get them on right. I have to look in the mirror to do it.
Well,
because I'm
highly
special.
sophisticated.
But
Yeah.
obviously, you're not the only one that happens to. And I think a lot of people that are runners and stuff like that, I think they sweat and they come out. I mean, they end up losing them.
It's just really
They
embarrassing.
made a new model for a reason.
Yeah, they did exactly.
Well, I just thought it was my ears were misshapen or something. But
Well, that too.
don't make fun of me.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that was one. Another one that I have is stackable jewelry. Girls love jewelry.
Yep.
Guys do too. So, but you don't have to get like a big piece of jewelry. It's stackable is all the rage. So bracelets,
Yep.
necklaces, things you can layer. So it can be an inexpensive little thing that's a different type of chain maybe than they normally
Right.
wear. So again, that's just thinking outside the box a little
I
bit.
would say that Maddie orders quite a bit of stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like in it, it comes from China and it's in these like sets of whatever. And they've stood the test of time.
They have.
really last. And TJ Maxx is another great, fantastic place to look for jewelry.
We love ourselves some
I mean,
TJ Maxx,
they
Marshalls
have,
jewelry.
yeah.
You know what they're going to
great-
have now that I have not gone to look at yet, but they always have some Betsy Johnson like
Oh, yeah.
holiday earrings.
Uh-huh.
Last time I got Santas, I swear they're like 6
they
feet
have
tall.
their
that
holiday
dangle.
earrings out. They do.
I-
I just was there this past week. They do. I mean, to go
I'm
now
going.
before they're all picked over.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pressure. But yes, I will do that.
All right, what do you got?
I'm going to do one.
Okay.
This is very custom, and I liked this idea a lot. Didn't pull the trigger on it this year, but it'd be great for any time of year. It's a custom vinyl record. Mm-hmm. So you can send like a picture for the album cover.
Cute.
So you'd have custom artwork, and then you get to pick the songs that you want
How cool.
on the album. So if you have a vinyl person in your life that loves their record player, like I was thinking I didn't get. So if Lillian, if you're listening, I didn't get this, so don't be excited. But I
have
thought
2 kids that would
it would be
love that.
really exciting, like to think of like get a list of all the concerts that I've been to with her, and then put 1 or 2 songs from each artist that we really really liked at the concert, just kind of as a
Very cute.
remember
Very cute.
remember
That's
when.
a very good idea. I've got 2.
That
would
was
love that.
one of them I found on Etsy for like it was on sale for like $40, but I don't know what $40 got you. I don't know if it got you everything.
Well, that's how much a vinyl album costs. So
I know. But anyway, I
And
just
it
thought
could
that
be
was
customizable.
that would be super cute.
that is a
for
really
any
cute
occasion.
idea.
Like,
Yeah.
but I didn't get it for Lil, so I hope she's not listening because she's going to get excited and be sad. Kim, what you got?
I didn't have any. I had like suggestions on something not gift related. So let's just stay on the gift
Well, give me
thing.
another.
But yeah,
Let me go through
yeah,
my.
go
Let me
ahead.
finish up.
Yes.
Okay. When you said the vinyl album, I also saw coasters that look
Oh,
like
yeah.
mini vinyl
Yeah.
albums.
Yes.
That for the person that is musical, that
Yeah,
would be.
I
a
think
cute
that was
little-
on Uncommon Goods.
I do too. I think so too.
Oh, really? Well, I saw it on Amazon. Another thing that I saw were these little neoprene sleeves for pints of ice cream.
How
So,
cute!
Very cute. Again,
my
it's-
Mary would.
It's around the $10 range, but if
That's
you're going to be
cute that-
sitting there eating the pint of ice cream that you don't plan on sharing with anyone, you just take the lid off and
your
put it in there, and your
hand's
hands
not
aren't freezing.
I was going to say, you think that mine lasts that long? I'm like,
Well, just long enough to not get your hands cold. And then I also have anything for storage or organization because I think everyone can use that in their lives. I would be happy for anything that is related to my pets,
Yep.
my dogs.
I have a question about that.
What?
I saw this gift and I thought, who in the world would want this?
Me.
And now I think I've found a buyer. Have you seen the pet pads that you can buy where they can hit buttons and they have words that they can learn how to
I've seen
say
them.
stuff?
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've
That's
seen them on.
pretty cool.
I've seen them on TikTok.
And they're
Yeah.
like, treat,
Okay.
treat.
That might be a real annoying gift.
I'd be fine with that.
Why do you, I thought, why would you want to teach your dog how to
I
say
taught my
stuff?
dog to ring bells to go outside. It's the same idea.
But you don't want him to talk.
Yeah, I do. I want them to, and then I would never talk to you again if my
Here we
dog
go.
could talk. This podcast would be kaput.
Only, or you'd have a podcast with your dogs, but but they would only know like 4 or 5 words.
That's all they need to know. I got a lot to say myself.
Just ask them yes or no questions, and they can
That's
hit one or
correct.
the other. But okay, so you actually would want. I thought that was the dumbest idea ever. I'm like, dude, I don't need to hear my dog talking.
I think if people that are into like training their dogs or like communicating, that would be like that would drive me crazy.
Yes.
Be like getting a toddler a toy that makes a bunch of noise. Just
A drum set, yeah. Give your toddler a drum set.
I have seen it though. They're neat.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's about all I got.
Okay. The one website that I did see, this is for if you wanted to get somebody like a poster or a piece of art for their walls. This place was called popchart.co. What's co?
Company.
Is that really what people do? Okay.
Yeah.
It's popchart.co. And they sell large versions of posters, but they have like scratch off posters like for ballparks you want to go to. And when you go, you scratch it off, but then you can frame it when you're done.
Yeah.
They had football places, soccer, movies, horror movies specifically, or just other movies, national parks.
Yeah.
And other than scratch off, they had just different things like birds of North America. And it was this big poster and it had every single bird.
Yeah. So for whatever hobby somebody's
Yeah.
really into.
So if you have, they had for you, Kim, I thought of you because they did have a rap names poster where it's like just this big flow chart of every rap name
That is hilarious.
For you.
and like where it, like what part of the country they're from or
That's
who they
fun.
know,
Yeah.
So it's just a visual.
Yeah.
So I might be getting that for you for your front room. And then of course mixtiles.com is
Yeah.
Your fave.
I'm still
Yeah.
pushing it. Got a new one today for my new bathroom. It looks beautiful.
Nice.
Mixed tiles. Upload your picture. People love it. Very personalized.
Yep.
Did you have any more for the gifts?
No.
Okay. The only other one I will say is that every year Rob and I get each other T-shirts, and I don't know why, but we do.
It's fun.
We focus on nostalgia and T Public and
T-Public's a very good one.
Homage, HOMAGE. Tons of nostalgic TV shows, bands, products, you name it. And also ebbets.com if you have a person that's into like retro sports hats, jerseys, shirts, whatever.
Ebbets? How do you spell it?
It's EBBETS.com.
Okay.
So it's kind of retro stuff like now defunct teams.
That screams my husband.
Yeah. That screams it.
Defunct.
Defunct.
Nothing says defunct like Joe.
Okay, so that's all that we had for gifts. But Kim, did you have something that you wanted to?
I mean, I just was when we were talking about like when you sent us like this is what we'll talk about. So things that are all the rage, which we really couldn't figure out, but or things that you're like listening to. I just want to plug a few things.
Yes,
okay.
Just that I'm in love with right now. So I talked about this before, and I don't think either of you have taken the time to watch it. And you can have my password and everything. I'll share if you don't have HBO Max. There is a show that stars in a comedian named Bridget Everett. She's been everywhere. She's blonde. She's kind of a bigger lady.
Bridget who?
Everett.
Everett.
She wrote, directed, stars in a series on HBO. Third and final season was just released called Somebody Somewhere.
I started it.
You did, and have like
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
But
I feel like I started it too, but now I don't remember what
her
happened.
name is Sam. She's from Kansas, and her life just kind of implodes, and it's just her and a small group of friends that are just navigating life.
No, I was
And
thinking of a movie with the Asian family and a laundromat.
Well,
Not
what are you
beef.
talking about?
Somebody somewhere.
Everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
I know. That's a movie. It couldn't be more different.
That's what I thought
Same
you
play
meant.
on words. Okay. Same play on words. Because believe me, I'll say someone, somewhere, somewhere, somebody.
Yes, that's what I thought
It
you
is
meant.
somebody, somewhere.
Okay. Somebody
It
somewhere.
is excellent.
Okay, I will watch it on your
It
account.
is. You can watch
I've
it on
already
my
watched
account. It's. I know.
Let's just
I've
give
already
this out
given it
for
to her
everybody.
anyways. But yes, Kate. No, I'm just kidding. So I love to promote. I really need to work for one of these streaming services
Yes.
because when I come across something that I am obsessed with, I can't quit talking about it. And
My
this-
sister asked me about that because she said she saw it being promoted on. She always watched the WGN news in Chicago, and they always have like fun entertainment guests. And somebody that was on that show was on it because she's like, "Have you ever heard of the show?
Oh, it's
What's it called
so,
again?
So good. Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere."
And once her name, you're going to see her everywhere. Like she's kind of blown up.
Okay.
She's amazing. She is amazing. And then I'm just going to talk about, I'm a podcast girl. If you're on a long drive, if you're cleaning your house, I'm telling you, podcasts are the way to go as far as like just entertaining yourself or just educating yourself. So two that I have listened to faithfully that I don't believe I've talked about on the show before. One of them is called Hidden Brain. And it's a psychologist, and I don't know what his name is. It's Indian. He's fascinating, and he has a guest on, and then he also just does ones on his own. And these are three like topics. Okay, the benefit of mixed emotions. Very good post-election. I listened to it yesterday, and I was like, wow, it's fitting that he would release the podcast today. What's hidden in your words? Sitting with uncertainty. So there's a different topic like every week, and not only is it very practical, but then you get a little bit of the educational side of why your brain thinks the way that it does. It's a really, not all of them speak to me. Some of them are way over my head, but it is a really cool educational podcast.
It's a good way to be aware
Yeah.
that you're doing it.
Yeah, I love it. And then another one, and this is very practical. She's had this podcast forever. It's called the Anxiety Coaches Podcast. Her name's Gina Ryan. She lives in Hawaii. She is she's a therapist, and she's done this for years and years and years. And it is basically just simple, effective tips, help, explanations on your central nervous system. And you don't have to have an anxiety disorder to listen to it. It just very, very much helps. And there are different topics like anxiety's causes, releasing worry, bedtime meditation, anxiety self-care. And they're 20-minute episodes.
Nice.
And in the morning, I don't know, if you wake up and you're out of sorts, or when you go to bed at night and you're not feeling great and you just want to listen to something a little uplifting that makes you feel like you're not alone, helps kind of calm your nervous system, this is the gal.
I like that it's only 20 minutes long.
Yeah. Anxiety Coaches Podcast. It's awesome. And she has a tons in her library that you could go through and find one that specifically fear of flying, like anything that, might be triggering you at some point. So
Right.
yeah, those are the two that I very much recommend and love.
Awesome. Well,
All right.
thank you. Thank God somebody knows what's going on. Tracy, did you have anything you're currently watching that you
I don't think so.
Highly recommend.
No,
You're not.
I got nothing right now.
You're busy looking for your dupes.
Yes.
It's a full-time
That's
job.
consuming her time right now.
I do what I can.
Well, that's wonderful. I think that we have given everybody a lot to think about for this holiday season. I think people are just really.
I think we plugged a lot of items for people.
And I'm sure we'll get sponsored by one of those people.
Touchland.
Anytime.
The Dollar Tree is going to sponsor us with all these.
Say less. I
Wouldn't that
would
be
love
fun?
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be fun. Wouldn't it be fun to be a shopper for the Dollar Tree? Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can dream. So yes, I think we've done a good job. High end items, low end items,
Yeah.
something for everyone.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffers. If you think of anything that we missed, or if there is something glaring that is the it thing to have this year that we just don't know about,
I know.
please tell us, because I feel like we need to know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's out there. But
No.
prove me wrong. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us today on Up for Grabs, and we will see you next time.